Momo's suffering has been a running theme in DanDaDan since the beginning, pretty much. You know, you can see the season finales, you know, season 1 ending with Momo getting manhandled under the water, season 2 finale, Okarun getting kissed. But the manga, you know, it's a lot further on to season 2. I'm going to be talking about the manga specifically. But the problem with the current arc in the manga, in the past, I don't know, arc for like a year, Momo has been small in the manga, right? After the Danrama arc, she came out of the cursed trunk and she was small, right? She was cursed and because she ate the food and she was small because she was cursed. I'm like, all right, you know what? That's crazy. Like, that's interesting. Let's shake it up, shake up the status quo. She's been small. After the Danrama arc, it's felt like DanDaDan has been very all over the place and like disconnected, right? There's a lot of things going on and it's setting up for a pretty big arc with the orchestrator and Count Saint Germain and all that. But I ain't gonna lie, it hasn't been the most interesting to read, bruh. And that's really a shame for DanDaDan, because DanDaDan is peak reading experience, bro. Oh, the orchestrator arc, the whatever the name of this arc is, right? And it's just not hitting the same, bro. Ever since Momo been small, DanDaDan has been hitting the same. And she been small for a minute. It's been a couple mini arcs where she's been small, right? And week to week reading it, like, you know, it could be the weekly curse, right? It could be a case of that. But I don't know, bro. When she's small and it's like, why? Right? She was small for a minute. All right, we finally get to a point where she's not gonna be small anymore. She gets the curse lifted and she's big now, right? She returns back to normal size. Cool. Time to rejoice. Woo! Momo's back. But she got amnesia. She lost her memories. Are we serious right now? This man Tatu said, yeah, Momo hasn't been herself for quite some time. Let me continue that, but make it even worse. Like, for what? For what? Why did she lose her memories, bro? So now we got blank slate, not even chapter 1 Momo. She's like, she acting different than she did in chapter 1, bro. She's not even the same Momo as she was back then. But it's been so long to where the group has been very disconnected. And, you know, the heart of DanDaDan was like them character moments, them, you know, moments where everybody's together, interacting with each other, how characters bounce off each other, back and forth, you know, character interactions, character dynamics. That's been the heart of DanDaDan from chapter 1, bro. Because you see all these characters, you know, cool, they like each other, or they butt heads, and it's fun. It's fun to read. It's real. You see these characters, you can relate to one another. But when they're all disconnected and all kind of like relate to like other characters, like Momo was always the glue. She was always the glue that kind of like tied everything together, bro. She could bounce off whatever character, bro, and it'd be peak. And it'd be peak. She meshes well with all characters. So to have her lose her memories and not remember anything, it just feels like, all right, we're resetting, bro. But you know what? You know, some people are like, all right, let Tatsu cook. I'll let that man cook. It's been a couple chapters of she got amnesia, and it feel like we moving nowhere. It feel like we moving nowhere, bro. You would think, like, okay, this is for the romance plot of DanDaDan, where Okarun gotta, you know, man up and pursue her, make her remember their connection and how much they loved each other. But he's not even doing that. And I think that's the worst part of it, bro. Cause it'd be one thing, it was like, all right, you know, she loses memories, and like now we gotta see Okarun lock in and like really put himself forward. You know, she's always been pursuing him. She's always been the one initiating, you know, going out her way to talk to him. He's always been the shy, awkward fella, right? But he's not even doing nothing to even get her back, though. We get a chapter with them sitting there talking. This dude crying, saying how, oh, we're not friends. We this isn't that. You don't like me. Dude. Like, it'd be one thing if this was like, I don't know, 100 chapters ago, 50 chapters ago. Boy, you said you love her. And I gonna say y'all not friends? Like, what are we doing? What are we really doing here, bro? What is this getting at? This is just showing that this dude, Okarun, even when he got his nuts back, he still can't confess to her. He still can't, you know, pursue, initiate, make her remember the memories they have, bro. He remembers them. And he won't even say his name to her. So Miss Icy, you won't like it. You won't like it. What is this doing for me as the reader, bro? Like, what is this proving to me that Okarun is still the same awkward fella from the beginning? How you gonna say you love this woman, but when she loses her memories, you can't make her remember? You choke up. You can't talk to her, bro. Like, it's frustrating and it's annoying because, like, Now we at base 1, bro. Now we at the start. And her not having memories doesn't help. Another piece of the puzzle in this gigantic puzzle we got going on. Count Saint Germain and the Smoke Dude and Enra and people giving knives and stuff like that. We had that fly girl. She did one thing in that her little mini arc, and she's not even in the story no more right now. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing, bro? People, like, a problem that people were thinking was gonna come with DanDaDan was like character bloat, too many characters, and it kind of feel that way now, bro. We got a lot of characters on our story, but like a lot of them don't matter. They get introduced and do one thing and then they out. And I know they're gonna come back later and it's gonna be hype moment, yeah. But if the main cast is sitting there trying to make Momo remember everything, what is this like? It's just, she was small for so long. It's like the story shifted when she was small. It would be one thing she was small and like, all right, it still felt the same. But like the chapters where she was small, they didn't hit as hard, right? They was like, all right, you know, she's small and, you know, people are looking for her. Oh, man, what happened to you? Are you okay? Oh, we got to take care of her, you know, carrying her around. Cool. That's done, right? Now she got amnesia. Now she just somebody that don't know nothing. She don't even, she said, oh, God, aliens aren't real. She can't even see spirits no more. So she lost her powers too? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing, bro? Like, I don't know, man. I got faith in dude because Tatsu can cook, right? He a chef. He done cook up some fire arcs. But this is just not fun to read, though, bruh. It's not fun seeing, you know, Ira say, oh, yeah, me and Okarun are lovers. We love each other. And Okarun not doing nothing about it. Ken saying, yeah, me and you, mama, we were lovers. And people jump on him. But Okarun can't stop Ira. Really? You can't tell the woman you love that, no, I don't want this woman that's all up on me. I want you. You can't do that, huh? After all these chapters, after all this time with her being all up on you, still can't do that to this day? To this day? Bro, how much time has passed, bro? You got your nuts back, bro. Lock in. And they literally ended the chapter with this dude Okarun saying, yeah, I'm gonna get Momo back. And doing nothing. He followed her around, could barely even talk to her. Choked up crying. And I get it. Alright, it's supposed to feel, you know, relatable. Or supposed to feel like for the guys that can't, you know, have trouble speaking up. But I feel like he already moved past that, though. Like, that's the thing. It'd be one thing if he was always like that, he never confessed. You literally said you love her. So why are you choking up now? Yeah, you hurt. Okay. You said you was going to lock in, but you didn't. So you lying to us? You lying to the readers, bro? You said, oh yeah, I'm gonna make her remember. But you didn't, though. You didn't. You had to change. You had to sit down, full conversation with her, and you just sitting there looking around, being mopey. Oh, we're not friends. Oh, woe is me. Like, what are we doing? How is this something that makes me feel like, yeah, let's go? No. She said, wait till she big to confess again, and you not doing it. You're not keeping your promise, bro. Cause she said, oh yeah, when I'm big again, then, you know, talk to me again. And you're not doing it. And she still like dude. She still like him. She feel them feelings. She just don't know why. She like, man, I feel something for you, but I just don't get why though. And you not helping it at all. And the friends around, they not helping either, bro. I'm getting rage baited by the manga. I don't like that. I don't like that, bro. But we gonna see what comes from it, bro. We gonna see what comes from it. It could end up being some heat, I guess. But right now, Tatsu, you gotta lock in. Your character gotta lock in. But I got faith in dude, cause he dropped heat. You know, my dude don't be missing, but he been missing, so that's a problem. So we gonna see what comes from it, bro. We gonna see.